Hi everyone, I'm Angela from Sharp Tomato, and today we're going to talk about the basics of bead embroidery and what you need to get started on a simple bead embroidery project. It's very easy. So firstly, the thread. You have a couple of choices on the thread. I like to use Fireline, which is a microfused bead thread. My favourite is 4 pound. It's very strong enough for netting, for crystal work, and also for bead embroidery. I like to buy a big reel, and I buy them in 2 different colours, black and crystal. The other thread I like to use is this Japanese thread called KO beading thread. It's fantastic. It doesn't tangle, it doesn't need waxing, it's excellent for bead embroidery, and it's very compact and will travel well if you want to bead when you're travelling. Either of them are fine, it's your own personal choice. My favourite beading needles are these lovely tulip size 10 long beading needles. You get 4 in each little tube. My first packet of tulip beading needles lasted me a year, no breaking, only a little bit of bending. These are fantastic for netting, for crystal work, and they come in a size 10, 11 and even a 12, I think. So they're fantastic. You'll need any kind of bead. You can have these nice size 8 beads, these lovely bronze ones. You can get beads in every colour these days. And in 3 or 4 basic sizes. I like to use size 8s, size 11s and size 15s. You could even be using some round beads. These are lovely 4mm round beads, and they will also come up nicely in bead embroidery. Or you might have beads, charms and little elements left over from a previous project, and these are fantastically useful for bead embroidery, and in a future video I'll show you how to use these to make a little brooch or a little pendant. You will need a pen and a pencil. I like to use both for different things. Drawing around shapes, just drawing guidelines on your piece of work. A lovely pair of scissors, embroidery quality scissors. This is my pair of Fiskars, which I've had for quite a few years now. Some fabric to bead on. It's very important that you choose the right fabric for your project. I like to use craft strength interfacing. This is great stuff, and I like to paint it sometimes, but you could use fabric or felt or even ultra suede. Always have a little piece of fabric or ultra suede in which I store my needles. Make sure my beads don't roll away. These are basic things. Most of you will already have this or similar in your craft box. My only recommendation is make sure you invest in good needles, good thread and good scissors, and you'll have a good result. At the end you'll be able to make cool little things like this little guy using these basic stitches that I'm about to show you in the next video. So let's get started.